Stupid button. Ladies and gentlemen, the wind brushes through my cheeks as we're closing in towards the potential last game of this series. We have in the top right corner, currently up 2-0. He is red. He is a bandit, and he has a grammatical pronoun "thee." In the bottom left corner, we have from the clan bestest friends forever, forever, ever. He is the non-threatening UK Ian, or some would call him an Englishman. He's Franscar. He gets a zoom in because I forgot it on the red bandit. We're gonna be playing on a different map this time. Well, it's the same. It's the same, but different. Did he build it on 150 minerals? No. I think it was 200 minerals. It was bandit at 150. Yeah. Anyway, no, they're gonna be playing a fighting spirit yet again, but there's gonna be a test map where the queens have 100 minerals, and there may be some other stuff. It's actually Franscar himself and Decemberscom who's working on this test map. Sometimes I am a little bit out of the loop here. So he may have just added stuff I don't know about for this game. I'm not quite sure, actually. We'll just find out. Pure Kushi with the answers on how you say GIF. So, it's gonna be interesting. So we're gonna see Franscar going for pool first this time. He's gonna go for some early links. Not really sure why he would do that, because Bandit is just walling off completely. So this is making no sense to me, to be honest. We'll see how this works. It's GIF and... Oh yeah. Bandit, it's your language. It's English. Get used to it. There's no coherent structure. There's no logic. When it comes to pronunciation, everything is just a big mess. Just a completely big mess. No, GIF... Okay, so you got GIF and that's true. You got GIF and GIF. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, anyway, these early Zerglings are gonna discover that their whole building process was in vain to see this complete wall off. Meanwhile, let's see if Bandit's gonna do the same with a couple of very early Zealots, and Franscar's gonna do the same again with a very early third base. And Bandit again probably gonna try and throw a pylon in here to deny it. We'll see what happens. Got a couple of Zerglings out already. They're gonna be very suspicious of any activity. In the meantime, okay, this one, okay, so man, look at that. Look how progressive Franscar is. Like, okay, so first game, Bandit gets away with cannoning the third, and different map, but whatever, right? Second game, he pretends to be cannoning the third, but he attacks with the Zala here instead because he distracted his opponent. Now Franscar is thwarting everything everywhere. Let's see if Bandit can make a fourth move that Franscar can't anticipate. But you see Franscar progressively learning from each game, which is kind of cool to see. Do we have any regeneration here? Yes, we do. Yeah, that's way faster than it is off of creep. Okay, cool. That's actually true of Decemberscom, and I'm glad to see her as well. Wow. This chat is great. Okay, I'm gonna try and focus on the game, especially for those wonderful guys out there who are eventually gonna see this on YouTube, which are usually more people than see this live. But if you want to catch me live, go to sc2_starbo. Follow me on Twitch. Twitch.tv/sc2_starbo, of course. But as there are more people following the Twitch than are subscribing on YouTube, I suspect that you're already following on Twitch. Probably a subset. Make sure we use the correct mathematical terminology. Anyhow, Hydrogen again before lair. No fast mutalisks. Fast mutalisks are basically thwarted by any Stargate opener. So it's a very risky build to go, but if your opponent for some reason just decides to go for a quick cell speed and just go for a +1 attack, then I was gonna say something. A +1 attack, then the Mulist could be really good. Why did my audio just disappear completely? No, it's still there. It's just very low. I think the song just abruptly ended. Three Zealot's gonna do some damage here, man. Look at that. Yeah, also, the link is in the description to follow. Oh, wow, I like that rift. That was a joke, by the way. I'm not gonna put any link in the description. Well, I think there's gonna be an automatic link in the description just because I'm sending this from Twitch, and Twitch is adds that, and I'm not gonna remove it. Because why would I do that? So Bandit is gonna scout this overseer, which is there to scout. So he's gonna shoot him right. Look at that, right in the eyes. That's just so mean. Just look at that, huh? Actually, we were talking about this, and if we didn't introduce some sort of not super smart casting system, where you will be rewarded by individually selecting units, then this whole zoom in, zoom out should be different. Like right now, it changes angles too, which is kind of annoying. But it's possible to do that in the editor actually, to change how it zooms in from a different angle. That it just zooms in. That it doesn't also like change the degree on how you see things, because that makes it harder to click the correct units. So that's December's com might be making that. So if we look at the queens here, they do not have enrage. No, they don't. That is the big difference on this map. There's probably some other more subtle differences that I don't know. I think the null ward's a little bit different here, but you're probably not going to see those differences. Maybe there's some changes to Corsair security interaction. I'm not sure, because we've been testing a lot of stuff. But again, Franscar's going to deny the third base. Bandit is going to trust his stalkers. We're seeing very similar games here out of these two. We're going to have Storm first though before Duality Charge, unless it's already upgraded and I completely missed it. Now we only have Hydro Speed and Zealot Legs. Okay, these Zealots are fast, I can agree with that, but they don't look comically fast. On 15%, I feel they just look comically fast. But man, this is such a fast army. Look how incredibly fast it is. The Stalkers really thrive on the 12.5% increase, because they can just suddenly get somewhere so fast with those Zealots. They, it's just such a mobile army, and they can rift, and they can be annoying, and they can do little pokes like this. And he killed some workers. He was incredibly annoying. And in the meantime, he can get the space up. I think he should have gotten this space up a little bit earlier, though. But I like this use of Stalkers. A lot of people's been telling me how useless Stalkers are in every single matchup, and I tend to disagree. Perhaps versus Terran, they're fairly useless, and I'm okay with that. It's not a complete tech tree, it's just one unit. It's not like Bio being useless versus Protoss, which is a little bit more of an issue. High Templar is gonna have one storm right now. Oh, but he's not gonna storm. Oh, that's so bad for Bandit. Okay, so this is gonna get Franscar in here and deny the space. There is a Dark Templar here, but it's not gonna be enough, I think. It's gonna be able to DPS this down. And here comes the slow overseer as well. Look at that, yeah. Okay, the Corsair's gonna try and get the... Wow, Franscar with a very good attack here, I think. Oh, there's a lot of units here, though. Wow. Okay, that storm was bad, but just the combination of Zealot Stalker is incredible versus Hydralisks. It's gonna be interesting. We're definitely adding the Roach into next patch. And... like the good old Roach, but not with the 5-second burrow. You can just burrow for as long as it wants, but you'd actually get a speed boost for the first like 3 seconds of burrow. And it's gonna be interesting to see, like, if Stalker Zealot becomes kind of like a new metagame-ish in around the 10-minute mark versus Zergs. It would be interesting to see if the Roaches can do anything about that, or maybe just going for really early lurkers. Could also change that around. Yeah, Elenderus, it's sad. Okay, in the meantime, Bandit's gonna lose his army over here, but he's gonna reinforce over here, and he could perhaps try and snipe an Archon or so. To Elindercurse, yes, the Skype group, or just in the... or just go on Arrows, download even if you don't want a ladder Starbow, download the ladder client anyway, because it has a chat function, and just all the people who play Starbow are there. So that's a good place to just ask for games. You don't have to actually play ranked games if you're a little bit afraid of laddering. And also, playing ranked games there is hard because there's not that many people searching for games. But anyhow, Mutalisk incoming from Franscar. I love this transition. This is going to be important, I feel, because right now, look at this. Like, see, I was a little bit hesitant to say that he should go for Mutas because of all the stalkers earlier from other games. But right now there's not that many Stalkers left. He's got to be careful of the Archon though, but he wants to snipe those High Templars, and then he wants to flood Ling Hydra after that. Mostly Hydra. But we're gonna have... Where are these Mutalisks? Come on. Come here, Mutalisks. Okay, there they are. Gathering up over here. There's a lot... Nice little group of Mutalisks. 9 Mutalisks. That's a perfect little group. Maybe you want like 11 or so, but 9 is perfect. Or it's good. So yeah, there we go. He wants to... Okay, he wants to get away from the High Templars. Get away from the storm, and then he wants to start to snipe them with the Mutalisks. Oh, he's gotta be so careful with the Archon! Oh no! What was that? Ah, that was... Oh, that was... Oh, wow. Yeah, I was really excited for the Muta switch, and now it's gone. Wow, that was incredible. So yeah. Actually, Protoss units in Starbow are a little bit stronger than they are in StarCraft 2, except for Colossus, just because you don't have force field. And someone's trying to talk to me on Skype, or maybe not. Oh, not really. Okay. Anyhow, so Franscar is going to make some lurkers now, and he's not going to try and make another group of Mutalisks, which I think is wise. Bandit really wants to take this base. One thing I want to see more players do is to think about clearing out space for their base earlier. Like if there was an Overlord there, he should have done that like a couple of minutes ago. This is something that everyone like forgets to do pretty much. Also, like if you just check for a bird unit and just check for certain, like if you clear out your space for base right before you take it, it's very obvious when you're going to take it. But if you constantly just send up units to clear out spaces, then your opponent doesn't really know. Oh, that storm was beautiful. Nice job from Bandit there. Bandit's going to move up here with a big army. There's no defenses for Franscar except for this lonely Spinecrawler. At this point, you don't really... Like, if you're only going to make one, there's really no point to make it. Like, almost. But that army from Franscar is going to deny this base, and they're going to do a good job at it, but he's going to lose his own base. But in the meantime, it was taking the right side of the map. This is going to be an important point of contention. But I'm a little bit afraid for Franscar's natural. Like, this is a big army, and he doesn't really have anything here. He's going to have some lurkers morphing soon. He's going to deny this base, but he should pull home most of his army. He needs to just to block the ramp. Can he block the ramp with some lurker eggs? He cannot. He's going to get the army way into the main base. There's a couple of lurkers there now. Okay, there we go. Nice little ramp block with a queen. I think that was kind of unintentional, though. But it doesn't really matter as long as it works. And... So, okay. Where's the lair? Okay, it's down there. Okay, no hive yet. But yeah, this army is gonna go down now eventually. But Bandit, did he actually do much damage there? He got that. Okay, he got this base, but now he lost his army, and I think Franscar, like he distracted Franscar for a long time. He forced a lot of workers to be moved all around, but I don't think he killed that many workers actually. And now Franscar can regroup, and this base is fine for now. There's a big army moving down there though. Oh, okay, lurkers need to burrow. Oh, they're gonna get caught. Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad for Franscar. He's gonna get one lurker on top of that ramp. He should move a couple of other Hydras down there and start to block with lurkers. Get that dirty Zerg-ish force fields up there. Bandit is actually trying to take this base, which is hilarious because Franscar already has this base and he doesn't know about it. I think he doesn't know about it. No, he doesn't know about it. He would not do that if he knew about it, I think. Oh, but yeah, this is not going to work. Franscar's going to stop this. And Franscar stopped this as well, and this is really good for Franscar. Franscar's in an excellent position in this game. For the first time in the whole series, Franscar is ahead. And yeah. Let's see if Franscar can take one game off a Bandit in this series. That would be nice. He could, you know, maybe take more. So we're gonna have a lot of Corsairs incoming. Actually, I could throw some money on the line here because both Bandit and Franscar are known for donating back any winnings they get. So I could say this is like $1 million matchup, and Well, okay, I don't. If I actually gave one of them a million, they probably would donate it back, and I wouldn't have a million to give, of course. Anyhow, Bandit again killing the space, and this is a nice victory for Bandit. I think he should not try and push this way this time. I think he should just get back again, try and take an expansion instead. But he is going in here. Let's see if it's gonna. He might prove me wrong. This might be a good move. I don't think so. No, that's a huge amount of hydros, but he's gonna get some stalkers in there though. I really like this move. This is sexy, man. Now he's gonna try and get some workers in here with the stalkers. That's pretty sweet. Oh, a lot of hydros just popping though. He's gonna blink the stalkers out there again. This is, this is fairly late in the game. It's not gonna matter too much anymore, but I like it. It was really cool. And he gets out of there. Dirty burrow loss. Oh, and Franscar. Oh, please burrow these. No. There we go. Ooh, he could get the High Templars. That'd be very nice. We should actually do... I would actually like it if someone could do some tests with lurkers and splash damage and compare it to Bird War. To see, like, if they kill the same amount of Marines and whatnot, if you put them all in a big ball and see, like, if the splash damage is actually the same size. So we got Franscar. Ooh, there we go. Okay, so I think at this time Red Bandit is actually going to get this base up. I should not read Twitch chat too much. I get too distracted. Very good storms from Bandit. It's going to be so hard to deal with. It's going to be so hard to close in on this army for Franscar. But Franscar is taking so many bases. Oh, and he's going to catch this group of stalkers that's been making his life miserable. Meanwhile, wow, Franscar's winning everywhere. This is a fairly small army for Franscar, considering he has this huge group over here as well. And he's still making it work. This ramp is going to be hard to push, but there's no High Templars to storm the ramp. So, but there's... Oh, wow, Franscar putting himself into a corner there. But here comes all the lurkers. Oh, they're all clumped up, though, but they're going to do so much damage to these... Oh, wow, very nice storm there, but still, I think Franscar's going to get out ahead here. And here comes the rest of the army. He can now push up the ramp. He can kill these cannons. There's going to be some chrono boosts, but I don't think it's going to be enough. And I think this... I'm not going to say this is it, but this is going to put Franscar so ahead. I don't know. Bandit could save this base, though. Some good storms there to funnel out the Zerglings. It's going to, get the Archon out of there. But the Zerglings actually prevail. And he needs to get back up here again to kill this base off. But Franscar is not doing that. He's going to go down again. This is kind of surprising. Is there, like, some DTs down here or something? No. Franscar, what are you doing? You have a good army. Your opponent has nothing. Go and kill this base. Okay, Scourge is incoming. This is getting close to critical amount of Corsairs. You have 6 Corsairs. It's going to be very hard for Scourge to connect to them, but he's going to try, I hope. Or, I think. So Franscar's going to make sure Bandit is not going to get any more bases, but I think it seems like he just gave up on that base. Okay, so we're going to have some Hydras. Oh, he sees the Scourges. Oh, okay, one Scourge does connect, actually. Very nice. He's going to get another one. Okay, good. So it's very good for Franscar to get those derp, whatever it's called. Corsairs. There we go. Man, sometimes my brain takes forever. Okay, Franscar has a really good defense here. Ooh, here comes the Doom drop. Is he gonna drop this base? Isn't it almost mined out? At this point? There's still something to gain here, but I would rather see a drop over here. I think that's gonna be accomplishing more. Well, if he clears up this area, though, he can go straight in for the main base, but this is gonna... So many cannons. He doesn't know, though. He doesn't know, does he? He doesn't know. He's gonna see now. And he should maybe turn around. No, he's just gonna go for it. Very soon this cannon's gonna shoot other things than the Overlords, though. So one very nice storm going in the middle. In the meantime, he's gonna attack from this angle as well, but I don't think this is gonna work so well. If Bandit is actually paying attention, okay, there we go. Ooh, he's gonna... Okay, very nice storm. I think... Okay, Bandit's gonna lose here, but he's gonna defend here. So that's good for Bandit. Dropping creep so the units can start to regenerate health. That's really nice. Reinforcing his yeah, so creep and Starbow doesn't give a speed bonus, but it does give HP regeneration. Again, though, Bandit is going to kill this base. This base hasn't never been really mining that much. But, ooh, Franscar is going to cut away some of those forces. Gonna get 3 Archons, which is very nice. He's not gonna get the Stalkers because they're too mobile. The base is gonna go down yet again. And the drop is gonna keep going, but there's no units in it. But does Bandit know this though? Is it gonna pull a lot of units back? Is it gonna be... No, he's just gonna kill them with Corsairs. Yeah, okay, he's got a rally of Zealots that were prepared. But Franscar's gonna clean up more units. Franscar's staying ahead in supply. Bandit didn't lose this base. He's just denied mining for a long time there. And for some reason, he's put 9 people in... I'm just gonna look away and not comment on that for now. Just look at how awesome these players are. Okay, still 9. Wow, okay. But I think Franscar can help him here and remove some of these probes. We'll see. Zealot's gonna check for bases. They're always checking for bases all the time. They're doing a really good job of that, and that's so important to do. But here's a group of Zealots. That's not gonna accomplish anything. Oh, they killed the Lurker. I killed the Lurker. So we're gonna have 7 defilers with consuming coming. Franscar wants to break cannons like bad. 7 defilers in ZVP, that's crazy. That's so much. It's gonna be good. This gonna be good. And Franscar has the bottom empire of Fighting Spirit. And he's actually gonna save these Hydralisks. Nice. Bandit is again presumed mining here. I guess he's looking to take this base next. This is really the only logical choice for Bandit. Either this base or kill and take this base. But this base is already starting to get mined out. And Bandit, Franscar knows this and he keeps the units there just to make sure. He's building up an interesting army. There's a Viper. I don't know if that's a mistake because Vipers at this point are really not that good. I think it'd be kind of cool to have Viper. Oh, never mind. We're gonna have a big drop in this base. Sorry, I missed that completely. But at this point, though, there's really no minerals left. But whatever. It's going to establish an interesting position. It's going to weaken the bandits' points of defense. And these Lurkers are going to do so much damage. Even to this, yeah, he wants to storm first. Storm, okay, that storm didn't do much. This storm is really good. There we go. Oh, don't bring your observers in there. Okay, there we go. Nice, nice. In the meantime, though, wow, the army of Franscar is marching across the field. He's going to consume... and eat and plague and oh, he's gonna do, okay, here we go, Dark Swarm coming down. We got a High Templar. He could storm. There we go, good storm going down. More High Templars in the back though. They do like, okay, so the Dark Storm cancels the effect of these cannons, but the storm goes straight through the swarm. There's no more Dark Swarm left, but I don't think he needs it. There's a lot of cannons over here, man. Look at that. He could perhaps Chrono Boost. Does he have Chrono Boost? He does have a lot of Chrono Boost. I don't know if it would help much though at this point. And the base is gonna go... No, it's not gonna go down. All the Zealots coming in to save this. And Franscar again, man, he's getting an Ultralisk Cavern. This is fairly late Ultralisk Cavern, but he's been you know, keeping up just with more basic units. But now, where are the rest of those? There were tons of defilers. There's 6 left. Okay, they're all here. With a Viper who has the ensnare. At some point we need to try and get rid of the level 1 thingies. That's from the Medic Optical Flare. It's kind of hard to explain. So again, this base going down. The story of this game, man. Yeah, static defense is a lot more important in Starbow than it is in StarCraft 2. Because your army is usually less mobile. And you oh, that's why he was getting the Viper before. He tried to ensnare the Corsairs, but he missed, unfortunately. He could plague them, though. Oh, wow! Bandit with a big attack. Okay, there we go with the ensnare, but it's not going to really do that much because it doesn't last that long. And there are no units to pick him off. And wow, Bandit is just going to break here. In the meantime, though, okay, Franscar managed to snipe the Nexus. He's dropping the main base of Bandit. We're going to have a little bit of a base trade situation here, it seems. I think this is going to turn out well for Bandit, and I mean for Franscar, because Franscar has an income on 3 bases, and his opponent has no income at this point. So all Franscar has to do is to defend at this position versus this army, and he will be fine. Bandit has nothing. He needs to start distance mining. And he may not even have a Nexus left to do it at. Like, this Nexus is going to go down. He could even try and snipe down this Nexus. And then there would be nothing left for Bandit. And he's actually stopped attacking the main, too. He's going to just move over right now. He knows that he needs to kill this base right now to win. And Franscar needs to defend. He even has a Lurker in Overlord. Okay, there we go. He goes down. He needs to burrow. He needs to defend this position. It's super important. Are there no observers out? There are no observers. Oh, no, there are 5. But they're just... Okay, there we go. He finds a big group of observers and brings them over. Good, good. So he's going to kill this base for sure. But this base is mined out anyway. It doesn't really matter that much. Franscar also has a bank at this point. He's going to lose some workers, though. But in the meantime... Man, look at that. That was the whole main base of Bandit is gone. And I should have seen... I'm gonna rewind afterwards to see when this thing went down. But I'm going to finish the game first. Because that was pretty cool. Okay, there we go. If he gets this Nexus, then there's really no chance. Like, I think Bandit already has given up trying to mine anything, but then it's like completely done. It comes down to this. Bandit has to break this base, and he's gonna break this. He's gonna just break this. But I think it's gonna come down to buildings at this point, because there's still an army over here that can kill the rest of the buildings. They could maybe kill the rest of the Falcons. There's units over here as well, and there are more units over here. So I think this base is going to go down. I think this base is going to go down. There's some workers not mining here. But there's a lot of buildings left for Bandit to kill. And there's not that many buildings for Circuit to kill, but Circuit isn't killing any buildings. Bandit is being revealed. His pants are down. Here comes a Spore Crawler. That's just going to go down. And here comes some units. I feel they're being a little bit sloppy with their last units here now, but I'm not going to, judge too harshly. I'm not that great of a player myself. But this is going to be the last mining base of Franscar. Franscar also has no income anymore, and he's losing... Yeah, he's losing this army, but... Oh, there's no army left for Bandit, pretty much. Like, yes, I know Franscar pretty much has no army, but he has units. No, what? I don't know. Oh, there's Ultralisks. He did spend some resources on the Ultralisks. He could make more Ultralisks. Oh, he needs to make this Ultralisk leave. He needs to stay on creep for as long as possible. It's gonna... Oh, okay, he gets an Archon. Only 2 Archons left. There's only... Okay, let's look at this. There's 2 Archons left. And 4 Zealots. Where are they? In a Warp Prism! Okay, you got 4 Hydras over here. 2 Lurkers in here. 7 Zerglings in here as well. Everything is in some sort of transportation. So this is like... This was Franscar's game. Oh, Franscar is... Oh, does he know? Oh, he's gonna kill all the... Oh, I wasn't going there. I was going here. I was going back to my main base. That's where I was going. We could turn around and attack with these and kill this. No, he doesn't need to. Now he's gonna go over here. Oh, he's gotta be careful. He doesn't want to lose a single unit. This Archon is almost at 45 kill. Archon, kill the Archon. Okay, he needs to defend this base at all costs at this time. This is the only source of income for Franscar. But he has a source of income. He has workers. He has like these probes can't even distant mine. They just gonna have to join this attack. The Lurkers are down and they're on the high ground, and Bandit's gonna have to walk around, and he can just reposition the Lurkers. And yeah, I think I agree with Pure Cruciate. I think Sir can definitely do this. In the meantime, though, Bandit could just kill everything over here, but it doesn't matter that much. Like Franscar only needs like a Hydra then, I think, at this point when it comes to units. But he should make a Hydra before the spawning pool goes down, though. But he's actually going to go and... Ooh, this is very... I feel it's a little bit risky for Franscar. He's going to go away from his high ground. And he's going to... Okay, the pool is going to go down. Let's look at the production. There's only a couple of spine crawlers that he was making before he was going to go down. He could try and kill this army with his Hydras. He needs to micro his life out. I'm sure he's not paying attention to any other place than exactly at this place. And... Bandit's just going to go for it. He doesn't... It has the units to do this, I feel, but it really depends on the micro. They're microing Hydralists for their life. These hatches are working against him, and there's only 3 Hydras left. He has to get out of there. Getting a spawning pool incoming now. He's gonna have to remake that. But he has a safe haven up here. He's got a lot of minerals now that he can't really use for anything. He can't even make lurkers because he doesn't have the lurker den anymore. So, yeah, Franscar should have just stayed in his base, but He's like, it's so gonna be so hard for Bandit to win this though. Like even with that, what Franscar. Okay, so Franscar finally has the spawning pull up. Now he can make a ton of spawn crawlers and really has to. He's gonna storm the lurker. Is there any more lurkers? There's one more lurker. Where's his observers? Hang on. Okay, there's observers. So here we go. Bandit's gonna move up the ramp. He's gonna kill. Is Bandit gonna win this? Is Bandit actually gonna win this? Oh, but the spine crawler is complete, and oh, Bandit doesn't have any. That's it. I think Franscar did it. I think Franscar did it. Franscar is very. Yeah, there we go. GG. Franscar did it. Franscar with the hardest.